Yeah, in this video I will try to explain my suggestions, okay, for Rahul Gandhi ji, that if he wants to become, or means if I am directly talking to you, okay, then if you want to become the PM of India, okay, or you want to defeat BJP, okay, then what are the suggestions which I have, means based upon my understanding and knowledge and analysis, okay. So I am just trying to explain every point, means every suggestion point wise, okay. First of all, you need to for, means if you want to understand whatever the suggestions I am going to provide, you need to study, or you must study two books: the 22 immutable laws of branding and the 22 immutable laws of marketing, okay. Only then you will be able to understand all the suggestions whatever I am going to explain much more clearly and much more easily, okay. So if you can, means find time to read those books, okay, then please study those books, okay. But I will try to explain everything in, means in a manner that, so that anybody can understand this, okay. First of all, you can't defeat any player, okay, who is the dominant player or who is at peak level in his game, okay. Means if you are an monkey, okay, then you can't defeat the elephant, okay, in weight, okay, because elephant will have the much more many weight, okay, much more weight than the monkey, okay. So like that way you can't defeat Modi ji in some of the merits or some of the qualities, some of the benefits or some of the qualities, okay, in which he is at the peak level, okay. But you also can acquire, okay, or build some of other qualities which he can't copy, okay. Like means you can connect with the youth, okay, because you are younger than Modi ji, okay. So my suggestion would be to for you to build a six pack, okay, not a six pack, means to build six pack and body, okay, by doing workout at your home or gym or whatever you like, okay, so that you can become the fitness, means politician, okay, or a fit politician, okay, or you can influence the youth, okay, that you are dedicated for fitness. Like you can learn from Akshay Kumar ji, okay, who he is at the age of 57 or 58, he is so much fit, okay. So by that way, if you are going to dedicate, means if you will dedicate yourself for fitness, okay, and you will build six pack, okay, then Modi ji can't defeat you in building six pack, okay, because he is more than the age of 75, okay. So it will be very difficult for him to manage that, okay. But this will provide you a differentiating factor, okay, and means it will provide you a differentiating factor. By that way you can connect to the youth, okay. So it will be a little bit difficult in the starting, okay, but you have the resources, okay, so that the, means professional fitness means mentors can guide you that how to build six pack, okay. So by that way you can acquire a differentiating factor that you are fitness oriented, you are fitness dedicated, or means your means yeah your marketing strategy will be that you can connect with the means youth, okay, for means at a fitness level, okay. So first advice, mean first suggestion was that. The second, that Modi ji is more comfortable in Hindi, okay, but he is not that much comfortable in English, okay. So he mostly focuses on the northern parts of India or the northern states of India, okay. But you are much more, or you are, means fluent in English because you have studied abroad, okay. So you must focus on the southern parts of India, because there Modi ji doesn't focus that much, okay. Means the amount of time or the dedication he focuses on the northern parts of India, okay, the projects or the rallies or the, means going in any kind of summits or whatever, okay, he mainly focuses on the northern parts of India and mostly the Hindi speaking states, okay. So you must take a different path, a differentiating factor, okay, or means other category, okay. Means this word category you will be able to understand it much more clearly if you are going to study the book 22 immutable laws of marketing and branding, okay. So he is focusing on the northern parts of India, so you must focus on the southern parts of India like Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, okay, in those of the states much more, because you are also much more means you are fluent in English and Modi ji lacks that, okay. So he can't defeat you in English speaking, okay. So first of all you need to learn one thing, that if a player is expert in his field, in his category, then you can't defeat him. Maybe Virat Kohli ji is a much more far better player, far better cricketer, fielder than Mahendra Singh Dhoni ji, but Mahendra Singh Dhoni ji is a far better, much more better captain and wicket keeper. Okay, in those two things Virat Kohli ji can't defeat him. Means both are great players. Okay, Virat Kohli ji and Mahendra Singh Dhoni ji. Virat Kohli ji is means super in batting. Okay, and in fielding. Okay, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni ji is super in captainship and in stumping. Okay, so in these two fields Virat Kohli ji can't defeat, and in these two fields Mahendra Singh Dhoni ji can't defeat Virat Kohli ji. Okay, so like that way both are the toppers of their field. Okay, and the same in the same game they both are toppers, but a different category they have chosen. Okay, and you can get the examples from other fields of life also. There are many singers, okay, who are at the peak level. Okay, some of the singers are means mainly dedicated to inspirational songs. Some of them are dedicated to romantic songs, some of dedicated to means other kind of songs. Okay, so like that way you need to focus on the category in which Modi ji can't defeat you, or you can defeat Modi ji. Okay, so like that way in English speaking you can defeat him very easily. Okay, because he is not fluent and you are fluent. He is focusing on the northern parts of India, so you must focus on the southern parts of India. Okay, so this was the second suggestion. The third suggestion is that you must learn 2 3 4 5 means at least 2 3 other languages of India. Okay, means there are more than 22 regional languages. Okay, so you must learn other languages. Okay, so that you can connect to the means people of those states. Okay, more deeply, more intensely, because Modi ji most of the time speaks in Hindi. Okay, so means he has, like I have told, that in some of the qualities you can't defeat him, but in some of the qualities you can defeat him, because everybody can't be everything. Okay, means everybody can't be everything. Okay, if you are going to choose anything, or if you are going to acquire any skill, then you have to also leave other skills. Okay, so he is perfect or super in some of the skills in which you can't defeat him. Okay, but you can also acquire some of the skills where he is lacking. Okay, or where BJP is lacking. Okay, and also BJP is at the comfort zone. Okay, because they are winning elections mainly from the brand value of Modi ji and other topper players. Okay, means like Yogi ji or Amit Shah ji or other topper players. Okay, they are winning mainly from their face value, their brand value. Okay, so the MLAs, MPs are at comfort zone. Okay, so in the next elections you are going to get a super chance if you are going to prepare from now. Okay, and more intensely with a differentiating factor strategy. Okay, because like I have told many times earlier, and I am going to repeat it again, you can't defeat somebody who is at the topper of his field. Okay, so you need to choose another category where you can be the topper. Okay, so like that way Modi ji speaks majority of the time in Hindi, so you must learn other regional languages. Okay, so that you can connect more deeply, more intensely with the regional population. Okay, regional people. Okay, like of southern parts of India, the languages like Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Telugu. Okay, or Okhomia. Okay, like those of the languages, or Bengali. Okay, if you can't learn the language deeply, okay, even then at least learn means 10 20 30% of the languages, even then it will be much more better. Okay, even if you are means not going to, you don't need to become perfect in those languages, because people will also understand. Okay, means first of all you need to understand the psychology of people. Okay, they will understand that one person can, means it is very difficult for a politician or means a person who is busy in different kind of activities. Okay, then it will be very difficult to learn too many languages. Okay, but people will admire your one quality, that you are dedicated to learn their language. Okay, so they will observe this quality of you. Okay, that you are dedicated to learn their language. Okay, you maybe you are not perfect. Okay, they will admire this, and they will accept this. Okay, but you are trying to learn the language and you are getting better and better. Okay, by the time. Okay, but first of all, for that you need to start, means first of all you need to start from basics. Okay, not maybe first of all learn at least 2 3 5 10 sentences in every language. Remember that. Okay, remember means 5 10 most common sentences. Okay, by that way you can talk to the people. Okay, and tell them genuinely that I am learning the language, okay, of yours. Okay, I am gradually learning it. Okay, by the time I will become better and better. Okay, so currently I know only these 10 sentences, okay, to talk with you. Okay, so by that way, okay, means you need to start learning those languages, and you can make YouTube videos also. But yeah, you can make also YouTube videos, okay, that I am learning this language, okay, Kannada, or means or maybe don't show your means learning at the starting time, means work hard in silence and let success to make the noise, okay, like that way. First of all learn, then go do and do rallies, okay, and then there talk in their native language, okay. So this will give you another differentiating factor in which Modi ji can't defeat you, okay, because he is busy in many kind of activities, okay, because he is at the means top of the or the head of the government, so he has to manage many things, but you have to, but you have time, okay, for means making yourself better or to connect with the people, okay. So this was the third strategy. Now the fourth strategy is to that, yeah, that if you want to become PM of the of India, then I will suggest you to first of all become CM of any state where you have your government, okay, means where Congress is in ruling is a ruling party in whatever the states like Karnataka or wherever, okay, then there I will suggest you to become the CM, okay, and do work, groundbreaking work, not groundbreaking means yeah, great work, okay, at the ground level, okay, so that people can understand or get to know that yeah, you are a real leader, okay. But what is happening right now, that you are trying to directly go at the top of the Mount Everest, means you are trying to directly become the topper of the India or the controller of India or ruler of India, okay, means you are trying to directly go at the means top of the Mount Everest, okay. But people can't means digest it, okay, because you haven't shown your leadership qualities, okay, you haven't shown your means governing qualities, okay. So like for that reason people can't means digest or means understand or value or believe that you can rule the government better, okay. But Modi ji was the CM of one state for more than 12 years or 10 or 12 years, okay. So people have understood, okay, or people have seen that he is able to run a government, okay. And their businessmen means the businessmen of that place, okay, also was are their supporters, okay, that he has worked there, okay. Only then the people are going to means yeah, support him, okay. But you are directly trying to become the PM, so I will suggest you first of all become the CM of any state where you have the ruling government, okay, and do means 5 year work, means other governments the work which other governments can't do in 5 years, try to do it in 1 year, okay. Means do groundbreaking ground means do means very very, what can I say, that yeah, do revolutionary work, okay, to impact the life of the people, okay. So like that way means solve their problems, okay, and at the means root level, okay, means at the village level or city level or everywhere, means do groundbreaking work, okay. It is called maybe groundbreaking work or revolutionary work, okay. By that way people can means accept you as a leader, okay. But currently you people are not going to accept you as a leader because you haven't shown your leadership qualities till now, okay. Everybody understands you as that you have got positional power, you haven't acquired the power based upon your merits, your capabilities, okay. You just born in a family who was at the top of a party, okay, and by that way you also became the head of that party, okay. Like that way people are not watching or looking your leadership qualities, that you have acquired something on your merits, on your capabilities, on your work, okay. So like that way they are not going to accept that you can run the whole country, okay. So this is the reason that why means there is very less following of yours, okay, rather than from Modi ji, okay. So this was the another suggestion. My next suggestion will be that you must do means visit to the colleges, okay, maybe private colleges, maybe government colleges, wherever possible, okay, and try to connect with the youth, okay. Even they are blaming you and your party, accept those blames, okay, and don't argue with them, okay. If they are means explaining some of your demerits, the demerits of your party, wrong works, okay, your party members have done, okay, the scams your party at when your party was at the government, the scams happened, okay, accept that yeah, that was our failure, okay. Those means scams was our failure, okay. Accept the means mistakes or the whatever blames, those youths are going to blame you. Okay, if you accept your demerits, your mistakes, your incapabilities, then you become a credible authority. And if you want to learn what is credible authority, then read a book, Influence. Okay, chapter number 5, Authority. Okay, Influence by Robert B. Cialdini. Okay, and chapter number 5, Authority. Okay, and other rules are also there: reciprocation, liking, social proof, authority, scarcity, commitment, and consistency, liking. Okay, and other rules are there. So read one book also, Influence by Robert B. Cialdini. Okay, so even if those students, those youths are going to blame you, accept those if the blame is correct. Okay, and try to communicate with them. Don't just do a rally or give a speech, okay, and go away. No, you have to build a connection. Okay, you have to build a connection with the youth. Okay, because youths are going to means connect with you more than the means elder generation, because youths have much more problems, okay, than the elder people. Okay, because youths are going are having problem, okay, in their government vacancies and other things. Okay, so you can connect with them means in far better way. Okay, that yeah, the government job vacancies are not coming. Okay, and other corruption is there. Okay, pollution and everything. So you need to connect with the youth. For that you need you can means do go to the colleges and try to connect with the youth and do communicate with them. Okay, don't just give a speech, you have to communicate with them, you have to talk with them. Okay, you have to answer their questions. And if you don't know the answer of any question, okay, then say that I currently don't know this. Okay, I have to learn this. Okay, or I have to do further research upon this. Okay, so by that way you can connect with them. Okay, at the ground level. Okay, Modi ji has worked at the ground level, only then he became the chief minister of Gujarat. Okay, not by positional power. Okay, that his father was the head of the party of BJP. Okay, then he became the head of the party, or he became the CM. No, he has done work at the ground level. Okay, after that means he acquired the popularity or the means respect in the party members. Okay, and in the people also. After that gradually he became the CM. Okay, and after becoming also CM, he has worked for more than 10-12 years. Okay, then the party members have observed, the people of Gujarat have observed that he is the only one. Okay, maybe the not the people of Gujarat, maybe, and their party members, that he is the only one who can help us to win the election in the national level. Okay, because he can do means the work of 10-20 peoples alone. Okay, so like that way you need to do build relationship, means communication, or at the personal level with the students. Okay, for that you can go to the colleges, and this will save your costs also. Okay, you don't need to pay people to come to your rallies, you don't need to pay your means party members, okay, to means spend so much amount of money in tent, or the means ground booking, or means so much of event management. Okay, you don't need to do that. Okay, in every college there is a convocation hall, or whatever that is, means gathering hall. Okay, so there you can connect with the students. Okay, directly everywhere there is a prayer hall, or whatever kind of hall is present in the schools and in the colleges. Okay, so you can go there. This will save your means a lot of money. Okay, because you don't need to pay to the people to come. Okay, you don't need to pay to the event management and the tent or chairs or whatever. Okay, so by that way a lot of money of yours will be saved. Okay, so and it will also be means a win-win situation for the school or college authorities, because they are getting means a guest. Okay, a guest speaker, or guest means the means maybe the opposition of the opposition of the government. Okay, free of cost. Okay, the for by that way it will be beneficial for the college authorities, it will be beneficial for you, it will be beneficial also for the students, that they are getting to means communicate, or they are getting the means chance to do conversation with a person who is means at the opposition of the government. Okay, so that how can you change the means whatever the wrong things are happening in the country. Okay, or in the sectors where the BJP government is lacking, how can you solve those problems. Okay, so they will be able to know things means from the expert or the from the real people who is at those sectors. Okay, means they will know how government works or how the government can change their life. Okay, by that way, and they can connect with you. Okay, so that will be also means very means different kind of experience for them also. Okay, and they can answer a directly question from you, that how, why should they vote you. Okay, what kind of change you are going to make which will help them. Okay, so by that way, this was my another suggestion. Let me again recall that what are the suggestions. Yeah, the next suggestion will be that you need to take inspiration from Raghav Chaddaji. Okay, he is means raising questions of the social problems which people are having. Okay, so you also need to communicate when you will go to the students. Okay, to the colleges to talk with the students. Okay, and you also need to make a plan, okay, or analysis or the means project report. Okay, that how can you solve the real problems of the country. Okay, like the pollution, okay, the kidnapping, murder, rape cases are happening. Okay, and the rivers are getting polluted, air is getting polluted, corruption. Okay, so how can you solve those problems. Okay, so you need to make a project report that what are the ways by which you can solve and BJP government can't solve. Okay, so for that reason you need to understand the social problems of the people. Okay, that the unemployment, the great problem of India. Okay, and that is due to the education system. So you also need to understand, means talk with the students about the education, what are the changes you are going to make in the education system. By that way people will be much more skilled. Okay, and much more learning oriented, not just remembering oriented and degree or paper oriented. Okay, they will be learning or skill oriented, that what they learn which they can apply in their practical life. Okay, so by that way you need to make a project report with all your party members or all of your think tanks by using them. Okay, by doing using researchers. Okay, by that way you need to make project report, so that because if you are going to talk with the students, okay, and if you are not pre-planned, okay, that what could be the questions which can be asked from you. Okay, then you are going to be blanked. Okay, or you are just trying to means divert their thoughts. Okay, but they will understand. Okay, but they will understand. So you need to first of all do means pre means you need to do means like means what you need to prepare a plan, project report. Okay, that how can you practically solve the problems. Okay, so by that way if you are going to the students and talking to them how that how your government can change or means solve the problem of unemployment. Okay, means what are the practical steps you are going to take. Okay, to solve that problem. Okay, then it will be much more beneficial for you, that you will be able to communicate with them and they will believe in you. Okay, so first of all do make a project report, do pre-work. Okay, then go and talk to them and try and talk on the real problems which you can solve. Not if you are just blaming BJP or Modi ji that they are doing this wrong, they are doing this wrong. Okay, then it's okay, okay, but how are you going to make yourself means a better option, okay, than them. Okay, if you are just blaming somebody, okay, then you are not going to become better than him. Okay, you need to provide the real solutions which you can make. Okay, or what changes you can make. Okay, so in BJP government currently the major means issue is unemployment. Okay, so first of all you need to talk with the students that how you can solve the problem of unemployment. Okay, what could be the preventive measures or what are the steps you are going to take, okay, to solve that problem. Okay, so first of all you need to talk it go to the ground level and to talk with the students. Okay, and you need to practically prove, okay, or practically show that means yeah, and like I have told you earlier that by becoming a CM, okay, where you have the ruling government. Okay, then you and these two rules can be applied together with. Okay, that go and talk to the people also. First of all you need to decide that whether means you are going to become the CM or not. Okay, because if you can show means whatever the steps you can take, okay, to really practically solve the problems, then you can means raise the belief, okay, in the people, okay, that yeah, really you can solve the problems, okay. So means you need to talk more about the social problems which people are having, the problems of farmers, okay, the problems of laborers, okay, the problems of the employed people, okay, like Raghav Chadda ji means go went means like I have watched a reel, okay, that he was talking to the Blinkit delivery partners, okay, and he has solved the problem, that problem also, okay. I don't have the means correct data or information, okay, but just I have watched the reel, okay. By that way you need to go and talk to the ground workers, okay, farmers, okay, at the ground level, okay, and what could be the steps you are going to take or your government is going to take, okay, if you win, okay. And also you need to show those things in the states where you have the means ruling government, okay, means where your party is in the rule, okay, there you need to show that I am not just talking that I will do this, I will do this, I will do this if I become the PM of the country, okay. I am doing or I am applying or my party is applying all these preventive measures or all these means steps, okay, in the states where we have the government, okay. So you need to show also, not only talk, okay, means only not means if you are just talking that I will do this, I will do this, I will do this, okay, okay, then people will understand that yeah, you just talk, okay, you don't do anything, okay. But if you apply, okay, all the steps, all the means all the steps, okay, in the places where you have the government, okay, then people will watch that you are not just saying that or you are not just making false promises, okay, to divert people, okay, or to just win the elections, okay. You are practically doing those works, okay, and you are practically or you are really committed to your words, whatever you are saying, okay. So these are the steps, and also there are other steps I am explaining. Wait, I will explain the other suggestions, okay, in the second part, okay. So for this video that's it, okay. Yeah, I have whatever I have explained, okay. First thing that you let's means do revision, okay, or quick revision, that first of all focus on bodybuilding, okay, means fitness, not mainly for bodybuilding but make six packs, okay. That will encourage or inspire the youth much more, okay, because in India currently the gym culture or the means fitness dedication is rising, okay. So try to get to that train, okay, means the fitness train is running in India, okay, where people are getting aware of fitness and doing workout and to make a means good shape body, okay. So go at means try to go into that train, okay, and lead the train, okay. So by that way focus on fitness, okay, make six packs, okay. It will give you a super differentiating factor which Modi ji can't match, okay. The second was that Modi ji focuses on English in Hindi, because he is more comfortable in Hindi, he is not comfortable in English. So you need to focus on English, because in India if you speak English, okay, then people will admire you as more knowledgeable, as more wise, okay. So it will also give you a differentiating factor. People will know that you are much more educated, much more talented, much more genius, okay, if you are speaking English, okay. So go at the college level and try to talk with the students in English, okay. So by that way they will means believe, or the perception will get built in them that you are much more genius, much more wise, much more talented, much more educated than Modi ji, okay. Because Modi ji don't have so many degrees, okay, but you have studied abroad, you are knowing English, okay. So English will give you a halo effect. What is halo effect? Go and search on wherever you want, okay. So it will give you a halo effect that people will admire you as much more genius, okay, that you can run the government much more correctly, that you are educated person, okay. So speak in English, because in India English speaking is a skill, okay. And in northern parts if you are speaking in English, then they will means admire you much more, okay. And in southern parts that is normal for them, but by that way you can connect with them much more easily as compared to Modi ji, okay, because he is not comfortable in English, okay. Also Modi ji focuses on northern parts of India most of the time, so you need to focus on the southern parts of India, major portion, because there his party or BJP lacks. Okay, there Modi ji also has less brand value than at the northern parts of India. Okay, and also focus on the northeastern parts of India. Okay, because don't forget them. Okay, because they are part. Okay, and means much more important. Okay, yeah, next was that, yeah, try to learn means 2 3 languages. Okay, and try to learn at least 10 sentences in every language if in India. Try to learn, or not try to learn it. Okay, 10, at least 10 sentences to write and to speak in every language, every 22 or the official languages in India. Try to learn 10 sentences at least. Use Google Translate or any whatever kind of apps. Okay, or your party members of different regional states. Okay, learn at least 10 sentences to write and to speak. Okay, in the all the regional languages. Okay, what could be, whatever could be those 10 sentences which are common, that how are you? Okay, are you better? Okay, are your kids better? Or means how is the weather today, or whatever. Okay, means at least learn 10 sentences. By that way they will understand that you care or you respect their language. Okay, whether means, yeah, because other because maybe means your opposition or means BJP leaders are not means it will give you a differentiating factor. Okay, and by that way people will admire you, that you respect their language. Okay, and try to means talk in that language in their accent also. Okay, means do practice like a means actor. Okay, because an actor, when he wants to deliver means dialogue or sentence, okay, he practices it in the means at his office or whatever, at the place. Okay, means many times. Okay, by that way it comes fluently. Okay, so like that way, okay, you need to also practice that, so that you can deliver those sentences, those dialogues. Okay, or those means statements. Okay, much more fluently in their native language. Okay, and they must believe that, yeah, you are really dedicated to learn. And every 1 month or 2 months. Okay, start from 10 sentences, then 20, then 30, then by that way gradually increase it. Okay, not just to show them, that not just for formality, it can give you a real strength. Okay, because how much you know, people don't care it. Okay, but if you can connect with them. Okay, or if they can see a kind of person whom they know. Okay, or whom they are much more means connected with. Okay, or who is talking in their language. Okay, means like if you are talking to the Gen Z's. Okay, or you Gen Alpha. Okay, then you need to talk with them in their language. Okay, in the sentences they are using. Okay, not the abusing sentences. Okay, means formal sentences and characterful sentences. Okay, but you need to talk in their language. Okay, the things which they do. Okay, means not about PUBG or Free Fire. Okay, but yeah, maybe that can be also applied. Okay, so that you can connect with the people. Okay, so like that way the language is a greatest weapon. If you want, if anybody wants to means conquer India, or anybody wants to become the PM of India. Okay, then language strategy, or the language weapon of language, we can be the greatest weapon. Okay, that if you learn at least means start from 5 sentences, start from 1 sentence. Okay, but in all the official languages, and also in the in unofficial languages also. Okay, because some of the languages are not official. Okay, but the people talk, means maybe that language is only in one district. Okay, but even if you are going in that district only. Okay, even then you need to talk in their native language, at least 1 sentence. Okay, at least 1 sentence you should talk. Means talk in their native language. Okay, and try and gradually increase that. Okay, because when means think one thing, that if when you will maybe not, yeah, maybe means I want. Okay, not I want, means it depends upon your karma and gyan. Okay, after the only then you can become the PM. Okay, but let's imagine that if you become the PM. Okay, you are not going to do all the work. Okay, there will be different kind of ministers for different kind of ministries, and also IAS officers and other government officials. Okay, bureaucrats. Okay, they are going to do all the work. You need to connect with the people within the country and outside the country. Okay, and for outside the country also there will be minister of foreign affairs, okay, but you also need to connect with the other countries, okay, allies, and also with the enemies okay, but but at first you need to connect with the people of the nation, okay. For that, language can be the greatest weapon, okay, not for destruction but for construction, or the means advantage, yeah, advancement, yeah, yeah. The next thing is that I have told you to become the CM, because if you can show real ground work, okay, then you can use that work as a benchmark, that if you become the PM, okay, then you can do it in much more, means at or in all the countries, okay. So choose a state where or means where you have the government, like I have explained, okay, yeah, and go to the colleges to connect with the youth, okay, in their native language, in their try to talk, do conversation with their problems, okay, that what are the problems they are facing, or how you deal some of the problems, okay. Like from last 12 years, okay, people are means teasing you, okay, they are making fun of you, okay, means they are talking you with different names, okay, and they are making fun of some of many of the your activities or your party's work or their means talks or whatever, okay. So how do you deal with those situations, okay, how do you control your mind, okay. So you need to give your examples also, okay, and give the examples of your failures also, okay, because by that way students, youths, people can connect with you, and mainly focus for the youth, okay, because they can influence their entire family, okay, because the family is family, what does a family wants, okay, for they want mainly the success of their kids, okay. So if you can connect with their kids, okay, kids, youths, okay, then they can influence the whole family, okay. So you need to focus on the kids and on for the youths. First start from youths, okay, then go to the kids, okay, that you need to become want to become a cricketer, okay, I will provide you bat and ball, okay, like that way. So first you need to talk with the students, okay, the youths, okay, like Modi ji is doing pariksha pe charcha, why he is doing that, okay, why he is talking to the YouTubers, okay, why he was means in before the election of 2024, okay, he means he was getting means doing collab with the gamers, okay, why he was doing collab with the YouTubers, okay, why he was giving means doing podcasts, okay, in some of the places, after means not podcasts, okay, but collab with the with the fitness influencer like Ankit Banpuria ji, like gamers, okay. So like that way, because he knows the power of youth, okay. So like that way, and if you have some of the demerits, accept that, okay. By that way you can connect with them much more easily, not much more easily but genuinely, okay. They will know that, because people understand that since they have some of the demerits, they have some of the disadvantages, some of the incapability, so you are also human, so you can also have you would have or means necessarily have some of the demerits or some of the means incapabilities, so and they will accept you as you are. But if you try to means suppress, or if you will try to hide those incapabilities, and when people are watching those incapabilities, means people know that you have this incapability and you are means protecting yourself, no, I am good, I am good, I am great, I am great, okay. But people will not people are not going to accept that, okay, because they are observing your that incapable that incapability, okay. So you need to tell them that, yeah, I have this incapability, I am not good in this, okay. They will accept you, okay, but you need to be genuine and you need to be credible authority. What is credible authority? Chapter number 5, Authority, book name Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Bob Cialdini. Okay, study that book and by that way become credible authority. If you have genuinely any kind of demerits, people are raising questions, blaming you that you have done this wrong, your this policy was wrong, then, and if that was really wrong, accept that, and if that was not wrong, then try to explain that why that was not wrong, okay. But be genuine, okay. If you will just become means at the superficial level, okay, that I am the means this or this or this, people are not going to accept you. Okay, because people will connect with somebody who is means like them. Okay, means yeah. I have explained many things. Okay, so you need to do revision, and other things I will explain in the next video. Okay, so but one thing I have told you, that first of all read two books, the 22 immutable laws of marketing, the 22 immutable laws of branding. Okay, only by that way you will know that, because you are a personal brand. Okay, you need to become a personal brand. Okay, only then you your party can become, because party is also an organization. Okay, everybody, everything has a brand value. Okay, from dust to the space to the god to the planes, everything has a brand value. So you need to understand branding.